Hey guys! So today I am going to talk a little bit about my hair color because I get questions all the time about my hair, especially the hair color that I have. So just before I jump right into this topic, I just have to remind you guys that I had my tooth gem put on my tooth a few weeks ago, and it is a star-shaped white gold tooth gem with a little diamond inside. And I just had to remind you that the discount code is still available until July 31st, so it expires that day, and that is 30% off your order. And here is the coupon code. So remember guys, it expires on July 31st, and after that there will be a 10% coupon code available. So I leave all the information and links to the site on the description box down below. And so this tooth gem is from Twinkles, I forgot to say that, and yeah, I just wanted to remind you guys. Okay, so first off, to achieve gray hair, there's like a 70% that you have to have your hair white blonde. The rest is like signs of getting gray hair, and that's a sign of getting old. So if you really want gray hair and you start to see a few gray hairs here and there, that's the natural way to go. But I'm going to talk about the hair dyeing way. So yeah, you have to have white silver blonde hair. Like you have to cancel out all the yellows with purple shampoo, I don't know, hair toners. I don't know so much about the rules, but I mean, I've had my hair silver white to start with, so you have to have really bleached hair. And by the way, you can't get white hair from bleaching because that's just not possible, and that's what some people think. Your hair will get yellow, like orange, no, like lemon sun yellow. So to cancel all those yellow tones out, you have to have a silver shampoo or a hair toner that will make your hair really white, or look white, because it's never really white. It all has to do with the pigments in the hair and kind of like manipulating the pigments. So on this color wheel, yeah, I'll put a color wheel right here. To get white, you have to have yellow hair, and you have to have the opposite color of yellow to make your hair appear white. So the opposite color of yellow is purple, and that is why all silver shampoos are purple. So that's kind of the thing. And gray hair or gray hair dye is never a true gray, because all gray hair dyes has a blue base tone in it. It's what I've read about, and I guess that is true. So when you have yellow hair or blonde and you use a gray hair dye, your hair will probably become blue, turquoise, or green. Because the gray has a blue base tone, yellow and blue turn green together, so that's why your hair turns green. So that is why it's so important. You have to have really silver white hair to start with. Okay, so that was some information that I hope you get. I tried to explain my best, but I'm not the best at explaining. So over to my hair dye. I've been trying so many different hair dyes for the past half year, and a month ago I went to the Swedish dollar store and I saw this package called Miss Magic, and I know they have had these hair dyes since I was little. They cost like $4, I think. So I was pretty skeptic. I was also very desperate because my hair had 4 different colors, okay? My hair was green, greenish gray, my hair was purple, my hair was orange, and my hair was brown. It was awful. So I just had to do something. I had to do anything. I had to buy this $4 package, and yeah, I was pretty desperate. So I bleached my roots, which came out horribly. I had saved my roots for like half a year. They became yellow and orange, and I just kind of didn't care at that point. I just threw this hair dye in, left it in for 30 or 40 minutes like it says on the package, and yeah, the rest of my hair was green as well. But my hair literally turned this color. It was so even. I was just so amazed by this hair dye. And by the way, this video is not sponsored. This is just my own experience with hair dye. So yeah, this hair dye is called Miss Magic 8.1 Ash Blonde. I don't think that they just renewed the package because it didn't look like this before. This is the lighter shade in Platinum Blonde. So yeah, they changed around the package a little bit. But I was so skeptical, and I have no idea what kind of ingredients are in this one because it was so cheap, and I don't know, I don't believe that this is good for my hair at all, even though it says it has like all this kind of oils and all this kind of good stuff. But I mean, it turned my hair pretty gray, and I'm pretty happy about it. But even though it looks this pretty on camera, it may not always look this pretty. I just have to tell you all guys that gray hair will almost never look perfect gray in every light. So in a few lights your hair might look green or blue or sometimes a true gray, and I guess that is just life. This hair color is the closest gray I've ever gotten because this really doesn't even shift in different lights. This just stays gray. It also fades a bit quickly. It is a permanent hair dye, but I feel like it fades a lot after 4 weeks maybe, or 5. But I just reapply it and it's still gray. So yeah. So I don't know how easy it is to get this hair color, because if you Google this hair color it usually doesn't come up. So I have no idea if it's available in the rest of Europe or in America or anything. I only found this hair dye at one store in Sweden, and that is the Swedish dollar store. It's not the American dollar store or anything. This is a Swedish dollar store, which is not the same as the American one. But it's also available at, I think it's a website called partaj.se. They also have it. So these are the only 2 places in Sweden that I know how to get this. I don't even know what kind of brand this is. If you Google it, you like don't get a web page for it or anything. It's just super weird. So I'm sorry, I think it's available on Amazon. I've seen at least for this shade, but I've never seen the other shade before. And like I said, this is the old package. They have a new package now, and I don't have the picture of the old package. I'll see if I can find it and I'll put it right here. So yeah, that was a quick video. I'm sorry if it wasn't very informative, but you guys asked so much questions about my hair color, and I feel like there are so many that I can't answer everything, but because there's so much story about my journey to this hair color. So I'm sorry if this video wasn't very instructive. I tried because I'm not a professional. This is just what works for me. And you guys have been asking so much what kind of hair dye I use, and I don't even know if it's available anywhere. So I really hope that they keep this hair color, because I have tried so many and I've never had this result. And I mean, it's just unreal to go to a hairdresser and pay 200 bucks to get this hair color that will fade after a week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was a bit messy. And yeah, please comment below if you have any of your hair stories, crazy hair stories with hair dye. I think it's really fun to read people's experiences at hairdressers and just home stories of dyeing hair. I think it's so funny to read because I've been through so much crap dyeing my hair, so it's always fun to hear other stories as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!